roll. Transitive, to cause to revolve by turning over and over, to move by turning on an axis, to impel forward by causing to turn over and over on a supporting surface. Intransitive, to turn over and over. Intransitive, to tumble in gymnastics, to do a somersault. Transitive, to wrap something round on itself, to form into a spherical or cylindrical body by causing to turn over and over. Transitive, to bind or involve by winding, as in a bandage, to enwrap, often with up. Intransitive, to be wound or formed into a cylinder or ball. Ergative, to drive or impel forward with an easy motion, as of rolling. Ergative, to utter copiously, especially with sounding words, to utter with a deep sound, often with forth, or out. Transitive, to press or level with a roller, to spread or form with a roll, roller, or rollers. Intransitive, to spread itself under a roller or rolling pin. Ergative, to move, or cause to be moved, upon, or by means of, rollers or small wheels. Chiefly U.S., Canada, colloquial, intransitive, to leave or begin a journey. Chiefly U.S., Canada, colloquial, intransitive, to compete, especially with vigor. Transitive, to beat with rapid, continuous strokes, as a drum, to sound a roll upon. Geometry, to apply, one line or surface, to another without slipping, to bring all the parts of, one line or surface, into successive contact with another, in such a manner that at every instant the parts that have been in contact are equal. Transitive, to turn over in one's mind, to revolve. U.S. slang, intransitive, to behave in a certain way, to adopt a general disposition toward a situation. Dice games, intransitive, to throw dice. Dice games, transitive, to roll dice such that they form a given pattern or total. Role-playing games, to create a new character in a role-playing game, especially by using dice to determine properties. Intransitive, computing, to generate a random number. Intransitive, nautical, of a vessel, to rotate on its fore and aft axis, causing its sides to go up and down. Compare with pitch. Intransitive, in folk songs, to travel by sailing. Transitive, to beat up, to attack and cause physical damage to. Transitive, slang, to cause to betray secrets or to testify for the prosecution. Intransitive, slang, to betray secrets. Slang, intransitive, to be under the influence of MDMA, a psychedelic stimulant, also known as ecstasy. Transitive, intransitive, of a camera, to, cause to, film. Transitive, soccer, to slip past, a defender, with the ball. Intransitive, to have a rolling aspect. Figurative, intransitive, to perform a periodical revolution, to move onward as with a revolution. Intransitive, to move like waves or billows, with alternate swell and depression. Figurative, intransitive, to move and cause an effect on someone. Intransitive, to make a loud or heavy rumbling noise. Transitive, to utter with an alveolar trill. Transitive, U.S., to enrobe in toilet paper, as a prank or spectacle. Transitive, to create a customized version of. Transitive, martial arts, to engage in sparring in the context of jujitsu or other grappling disciplines. The act or result of rolling, or state of being rolled. A forward or backward roll in gymnastics, going head over heels. A tumble. Something which rolls. A swagger or rolling gait. A heavy, reverberatory sound. The uniform beating of a drum with strokes so rapid as scarcely to be distinguished by the ear. Nautical, aviation, the oscillating movement of a nautical vessel as it rotates from side to side, on its fore and aft axis, causing its sides to go up and down, as distinguished from the alternate rise and fall of bow and stern called pitching, or the equivalent in an aircraft. Nautical, the measure or extent to which a vessel rotates from side to side, on its fore and aft axis. The rotation angle about the longitudinal axis. The act of, or total resulting from, rolling one or more dice. A winning streak of continuing luck, especially at gambling, and especially in the phrase on a roll. A training match for a fighting dog. U.S. Paddle sport, an instance of the act of riding a canoe or kayak which has capsized, without exiting the watercraft, or being assisted. Paddle sport, the skill of riding a canoe or kayak which has capsized. That which is rolled up. A document written on a piece of parchment, paper, or other materials which may be rolled up, a scroll. An official or public document, a register, a record, a catalogue or list, a quantity of cloth wound into a cylindrical form. A cylindrical twist of tobacco. A kind of shortened raised biscuit or bread, often rolled or doubled upon itself. See also bread roll. Obsolete, part, office, duty, roll. A measure of parchments, containing 5 dozen. U.S. Paddle sport, an instance of the act of riding a canoe or kayak which has capsized, without exiting the watercraft, or being assisted. R. O. L. L. Roll.